Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Going down the rabbit hole, not up your asshole. Now, crazy taxi. Yeah. Those who know. If you know, now you know. These videos are not pertaining to the masses of asses. As I repeat over and over again, there's a method to my madness. I am the Emerald Pillar King. And which you should take the Emerald Pill, because all the other pills are kind of irrelevant. Because if you're a blue pill, you're just a stick in the mud. If you're a red pill, you just realize you just had a self-awakening point of realizing that you're not supposed to do something because you didn't have the education. You're the purple pill, you're trying to take advantage of the situation, but you don't know the full extent of the situation, so you try to take advantage of it. But of course, there's many different pills out there, but not like mine. But of course, there'll always be copycats like the green pill. Okay, as I said before, the emerald pill actually represents a psychosis pill, a Batman pill, a pill that where you study psychology over all things, educational, intellectual. But anyway, this video is not about my pill that I created many years ago. This video is about the walking hypocrites. Walking hypocrites are everywhere. And as I said before, I was watching this video and they were saying how fun Elden Ring is. I'll give you a great example of what I'm talking about here. We got a whole bunch of knuckleheads out there who don't understand that they're a hypocrite. But you can't argue with them. So I will tell them, I said, you cannot compare apples to oranges. Zelda is far more easier than Elden Ring and far more fun, right? So the conversation starts, the debate starts there. And they'll be like, no, Elden Ring is more fun because it's difficult today. Just in simple terms, it's more difficult. It's more stressful. And I said, okay, if it's so much more fun, then why do you complain about a 9 to 5 then? Okay, bitch. Okay, you know, I'm like, that should be easy, right? So they don't have an answer. They can't have an answer. There's no answer to that. So you guys who like Elden Ring, okay, don't get me wrong. The lore is pretty much more dark and more confusing than Nintendo series of games, of course. This is why the top selling, I ain't gonna say top selling, but I'm gonna say the best AAA titles is on Nintendo system rather than Xbox and PlayStation. Everybody should agree with that. Okay, Mario is number one. Okay, I don't want to debate about that because it's just factual. I'm not talking about the cost value of how much a game is sold. We're not going to talk about that. But popularity, most people know Mario more than Kratos. All right, okay. So we're not talking about the top selling games. We're talking about anecdotally and factually. Nintendo has the best AAA titles. Okay, we already know that the game systems are more convenient than PC. Okay, we know that too. It's a fact. Much more cost efficient. Okay, but other than that, I can't stand when I have a conversation with you guys, and I'm like, dude, don't complain about your job. Then you're playing Elden Ring. You know how difficult that is. Okay, you die a lot in Zelda, especially Tears of the Kingdom. Because I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom right now. It's too bad that the Switch don't have a Twitch. The Switch don't have a Twitch, so I can actually stream the motherfucker. Because that motherfucker's a little bit harder. It's definitely harder. And it's also more darker, too. But trust me this, if you play Elden Ring, you will get your ass served. As a matter of fact, the game that's harder than Elden Ring is Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. I played that motherfucker, and that motherfucker was killing me. You only get 3 hits, you're done. Okay, you're not going to be drinking up the sake. No, you're going to die. Okay, and you have to keep being reset back to the beginning of the stage on top of that as you learn. See, the thing is, all all the way back to an area to restart an area. This is what a lot of game developers must take into account. And they must have different levels of play skill. Okay, so there's beginners, then there's the normals, and then there's the difficult imbeciles out there who I would call them imbeciles because they're hypocrites. They're fanboys. They don't know what they're very emotional because they're locked into the music and the lore of a game and the graphics of the game. But I play the game. I play games for sheer fun. Okay? Sheer fun. Nintendo has the most funnest games. Then go medium, go to Xbox and PlayStation. Hey, they're third place. I have all of the systems. I am not a fan in particular of any genre of anything. I just love knowledge and common sense. Okay, so if you wish to debate me about that, you have a ball. Ask a question down below. All right, I still do counseling services behind the scenes for $15 a month. If you need a father figure, I'm there for you guys. If you find me, cool. If you don't want to pay the $15, then I'll just be not available at all times. I have daughters. I'm traveling to the Gambia this year or next year. I may be going to New York. I got things I got to do. I got no time to be holding a lot of children's hands, and because they don't have $15 a month to keep in touch. All right. You can find me on my YouTube, listed down below. Just look up Emerald Pillar Man, Emerald Pillar King, or you can go to my Patreon and put Zabaria Evans and my Patreon down there. I also have a PayPal too as well. So my services are private. So I basically talk to you personally, directly. I don't, as a matter of fact, I do interviews sometimes with groups of people. And I try to help people, especially millennials, to understand the true terms of what a simp is. I try to keep it simple. And all these different aspects and these terminologies of these segmas and gammas. And I narrow it down for them. I keep it to the point. I get to the nitty gritty of the things because I'm Gen Xer and you're Indigo child, right? As cringy as I am, to get most of you motherfuckers off who's like very biased. But anyway, that's all I really gotta say. Stop being hypocrites. Don't be a hypocrite. Because if I ask you that question, let's say, okay, if the other is so difficult, why do you complain about your job? Okay, that's easy. That should be easy, right? You know, this common sense type shit, right? Yeah, just be honest, okay? You only like the game because it's music or that grasp you. It's not fun. It's stressful. And if something, and you like to be stressed like that, it should be cakewalk to work at your job, man. I've been a therapist and a psychologist for many years. I went to college for it, yes, but I do things in an unorthodox way. I do not do it like everybody else. That's why you don't know me. Don't go astray. Don't turn gay because of a lack of a leg. Okay, I'm the only guy that does the shit. And I record things. And people would say heinous ad hominem attacks, whatever. I don't give a flying monkey's ass. But other than that, that's all I really got to say because what am I going to say now, guys? I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Don't be a hypocrite. If you're playing Elden Ring and you're playing a difficult ass game, Shakiro's Shadows Die Twice, please don't complain about your job. Don't talk to me about your job. Okay? I hate my job. I said, but you play Elden Ring, dog. That shit is fucking difficult. I played it. I was like, yo, it's not even perfect. It's even Zelda is not completely perfect. Know thyself over everything else. Alright? And this is your Emerald Pillar King out. Peace. You can check my bio and information down below. Peace.